All right. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to All World Gaming's Rainbow Six Season 1, the first match of the season. I am Corbeck, joined here by Genix with Kizo on observation and Vortex on production. And you are watching the St. Louis Leviathans square off against Overture Academy Gaming. We are in the ban phase now, Genix, and what do you make of these choices so far as we get ready to start here on Oregon?
We have our standard Thatcher Mara ban. I suspect for the top floor bedroom defense
Hmm.
from Leviathans, and then we have Twitch, which is a pretty high utility and a high utility attacker with a good gun, and so I think we have some pretty standard bans here.
Yeah, they seem like quite standard, don't they? And as we look here towards the basement defense that's being set up by Overture again, some relatively standard stuff coming out of there. I do love to see a good Goyo pick coming in and provide a little bit of extra shield
Yeah.
cover. Play that elbow into blue bunker a little bit more easily with your smoke as well. So all good there. And on the other side, I'm think it's pretty standard to be honest. The gridlock may be the only thing that's standing out, but a solid all around operator in my opinion.
Yeah, Gridlock is really powerful for post plant situations with
Right.
her insane amount of coverage with the track slingers. It's if they get that plant down, you're gonna have a hard time retaking site there. So
Unfortunately, we don't really have too much information about these teams, right? We've not seen them play yet this season. This is literally the first match, so we can only sort of speculate. Though I do remember, I think it was one of the favorite operators from Simply was in fact. Gridlock nearly said Outback there. I was just thinking pure Australian. I literally went through Mozzie as well for a second. Anything
yeah.
but. Too many Australians. Losing my mind. Anyway, as they set up their defense here, relatively standard fashion there. We've all become familiar with it, the shield on the pillars and what have you.
Yeah, we have a Jaeger playing the stairs to basement and on tower one, and we see them breaking in. Should be pretty exciting here.
Might want to back up just a little bit here. Yeah, mid falls back there down the back stairs. Not a lot of choice really in that matter. Getting pinched from both sides. Nerox here all the way up in the tower doing a little bit of a cheeky entry. I actually really appreciate this. I think he's gonna come swing down onto the stairs, and sure enough, he is. And the defenders have basically fallen back now. You see the Wamai there playing off the pillar, the smoke, holding blue bunker. And it'll be Perma who will probably be meeting the enemy first. I say that though, Genix, they're taking a little bit of a walk here, despite Nerox on the stairs.
Yeah, they're really taking their time, and I think that's gonna be it's gonna start to worry Overture a little bit here because you never know, you never like it when somebody is constantly opening up sight and just creating multiple angles to attack from.
Well, the meeting hatch has been blown, and you saw the gridlock go in there as well. The tracks thrown down and almost immediately destroyed. I don't think they got a ton of value out of it, but they are getting a ton of drone value right now. Simply starting to push through blue bunker here. Does have that barbed wire in the way and does obviously have a bit of unpleasantness waiting for them. It's Nico Teen who will be waiting for them, but it's Perma who strikes first and takes out Neurox. Oh, the drop in from Scrubs doesn't go so well either. Now Min just coming in, trying to confirm that kill. Min very nearly exposed themselves there, but Perma just holding tight, gets one more off the pillar. And now it turned into a bit of a disaster scenario here for Leviathans, Genix.
Yeah, 2v5. They only even did damage to Perma. Didn't even down him, it looks like. But they're droning out behind pillar, and Perma's still holding strong. We have diffuser down actually. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, on backstairs, just waiting.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Looks like attackers are gonna have to go recover the diffuser here, and
Only 30 seconds left to do it. They are running out of time. Alzomo still trying to cover from that high spot. Nicotine still holding blue bunker. Going to just smoke it out right there. And of course, I think he's got two other smokes left in the tank. Absolute terrible situation for Simply to be in. Oh no,
oh
Genix, we'll see a
no,
flawless round to start.
that That did not go very well for them here. Oh gosh.
What do
It's
you think
kind of
that fell apart? Was it the just the drop in from meeting?
I think they got really impatient and they dropped in and they tried to swing and the defenders were they're just ready for it. Like they didn't
Yeah, that setup is hard to break, isn't it? Really, when everybody's all ensconced in their various positions.
Scrub wasn't looking the right way, which is pretty unfortunate. But Min just completely dismantled their main attack with getting both Ash and Sophie at this on the drop. It was quite unfortunate there. Uh,
Quite unfortunate indeed. Well, looking forward now to second floor, kids and dorms. Hate saying kids. I don't know why. It's a bad call. It makes me feel bad. But they're taking a 3 shield setup here. Now, this might just be my inexperience speaking, Genix, but usually we don't see a Goyo played on the second floor.
No, Goyo isn't very commonly seen on the second floor. It's more of a basement kitchen strat, I think.
Right.
But I'm sure we could see a lot of value from Goyo coming out from on maybe the main stairs and main stairs and I think master bedroom are where Goyo would shine here. We'll see where he puts his shields, but that's where I think he'd put them.
So you see Remy there fortifying stage as well, just getting a little bit more reinforcement up to slow some of that vertical play. You see the ADS is thrown all over the wall there, leading in from from Trophy, but you can see the push is going to come now from Master Bedroom. They'll drone it out, and they do have the walk-in closet available to them if they should choose to push it. Scrub there just doing a little bit of checking on the back of the drone. There'll be Neurox there firing in the bandit charge, trying to destroy one of those bandits. Does a great job there with the breaching charge, and now they do have, by the looks of it, control of Master Bedroom. Neurox is going up, trying to get another sightline. Scrub there, looking in and back to Alzamo, covering from the far sideline on the sledge into kids, just trying to prevent anybody from moving too far in. And a lot of control being sacrificed by the defenders here, Genix.
Yeah, I wonder how this is gonna play out for them. They had a lot of control in the last round, and that's what kind of ended up winning them. Neurox actually just got shot from, it looks like, tower?
Yeah, I think that did come from Tower. Look at him. There, Remy is right on the other side of the wall
Okay.
from Alzamo. They have no knowledge.
That's definitely not something I would have expected from Remy, but looks like it worked out well, getting a dink on Neurox and oh, Scrub took a little bit of damage. I did not catch that.
Yeah, the
On
damage
his
number is looking relatively even at the moment, but Perma playing the Jaeger behind the shield, just trying to stop any drones or push coming out there of Trophy. On the other side of the wall, Neurox here, waiting to push up. Neurox goes for the looky-loo, can't quite find anything. Carnadze here as well, or Carnadze perhaps, I'm not entirely sure, one or the other. Neurox there, takes the peek, sees nothing. Oh, they're taking their sweet time about this, Genix, they really are.
Yeah, it's in stark contrast to last round where they just decided to go straight in. They did get a little bit of value off of that gridlock track stinger with the just telling them that Mira's there, and
Ooh. Oh, but it's Neurox who gets shot down first on that peak. Perma with a Jaeger carbine doing the heavy lifting there at the moment. Now Min cleaning up on the low ground, gets Simply. Has some sightlines up through the floor here as well. Alzomo's just pushing the back window into dorms, looking for something. Scrub also just wants something, can't find it, gets hit, clipped badly. Health bars are quite low here for the defenders, but not much can be said of the attackers either. It's turned into a bit of a knock them down, drag them out style of fight. Remy here looking for the swing, sees the closet window, but it's Alzamo who does get taken down. Remy, they're not able to finish off with the MP7, and they will go for the plant. Carnadze gets it down.
oh,
There's two down for the defenders. Oh, Burma.
Oh.
Well done. Or two down for the attackers. My God, I was mixing up my sides. My apologies.
It was unfortunate that they didn't get that plant in there. It looked so good.
It did.
It looked so good. I thought it was gonna work, but no, unfortunately, we did see the plant get stopped, and that's on ultimately what did cost them the round. I think they played that really well.
Yeah.
With Gridlock especially, I think helped provide a lot of information with those track stingers, which isn't something I would have expected. And it's a shame that that plant didn't go down. I wanted to see a post plant defense with that with the Gridlock, but
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the valiant attempt, right, to kind of make that stick. It was a bit of a rough situation for them, but looking forward to our next point here. It'll be kitchen meeting. It's kitchen meeting or kitchen dining, and it's kind of the choice, the menu choice of which one you would rather defend. And they've chosen to go for the meeting hall defense here, and you can already see setting up some ADSs there in kitchen corridor, looking for a more aggressive hold, and the castle barricades going up on split as well. So burying themselves in. Always happy to see Castle get a little bit of play, Jetix. Always
yeah,
happy to see him.
I was kind of surprised that Castle wasn't played last round with the big window, but maybe that's just my copper strats kicking in. But
You be both, Chief. You be both. I see. I would be. Why would you? I would question like, oh, we know they run a sledge and all. Is the castle really going to get that much value? Obviously, sledge is like the Satan for any Cav player. But we'll see now what they make of this. Just going to go in for the second floor clear. Start from the top and work their way down, as is usually the standard. Don't see anything kind of too alarming here at the moment. Nerox droning in from Armory. We'll just swing the window and slide right in. Oh, there's an early attempt there by Perma. Was playing up in games room. Got clipped. Perma gets hit from another angle as well. Perma up here in the dorms. Not having a very good time of it.
no, he's just had a lot of pressure. I was scared for Perma there with that breach charge, where he
That's
just
so was
got.
I.
It looked. Did they actually do damage with the breach charge, or was that
Yeah, I
that
think they did
my?
clip. I think they clipped him slightly, but it was the gunshots coming in that did more.
Yeah, that was. I I didn't think that would actually work, but it did force him out of that position, and well, I want to see where those vault cams are, see how much value he gets from those.
Well, Perma is down now, permanently out of at least this round, and Min is in a little bit of trouble here as well. Can't really push up. He's gonna get
Min does have
pushed. He
that hatch
goes.
open.
Oh,
Oh,
Min
there
knocks
we
and
go.
drops right through the hatch into the waiting arms of his teammates. It doesn't get much better than that.
You'd love to see it. You'd love to see
Trust
it.
fall.
Looks like they're also going to be pushing small tower, which is not something that I have seen very often. But they're playing. They're having their standard vertical play on this site, which is as to be expected, and I'm expected to see a lot more gridlock value out of this round.
Ooh, simply gets one as well. Yeah, the gridlock doing the work right there at least, but it's this vertical control that is absolutely just killing the defenders right now. Overture really struggling here to find positions where they're not going to get shot, and that's a good shot. Speaking of shots, Alzamo with the long one there into security server room, comes around now, just sweeping into kitchen. They do have control. The smokes go down. The plant comes in from Carnazzi, but he's caught. Nicotine out, hiding in the freezer stairs. A little bit of a little rat play there. He'll go for another one too, shoots some feet. Scrub picks it up and goes for the plant almost immediately, and now Nicotine is forced on that rotate. Coming around underneath, the diffuser is down here, and the mute will have their work cut out for them. He'll try and swing this corner. Oh, gets clipped on the prone, gets one more. Nicotine, what a shot. Still alive, still fighting, swings into kitchen. No, he'll just wait a half a second. He sees that vertical ash play, tries to get it, won't finish it. Nurox there with a good hold, and that is that. And the attackers finally take a round here.
The key to this round was actually their vertical play, which is something that I was honestly kind of surprised that they managed to get off of. I know it was just Perma on the Perma and Min on the upstairs play, but I would usually expect one more to rotate, maybe rotate up. I guess that the gridlock track stingers did really put a stop to that. But they really just couldn't handle the vertical play, and that's ultimately what cost them that round.
Yeah, all credit to Leviathans. I think they did a really good job there of just forcing out those two defenders on the top floor. I mean, we saw Perma kind of just get roused almost immediately, then got caught through the shot on the window at all. The castle barricade, unfortunately, didn't help very much. And now we'll see, instead of a castle, the 6-pick out there for Perma to come in on the Wamai. So all the projectile denial, Genix for this for this base hold, it makes sense. It's what you want here, right? If you're gonna run this kind of strat, you need as many projectile stops as you can.
Yeah, you are not going to be able to throw a single grenade or track stinger without it being caught by a Wamai or an ADS. It's a little it's gonna be a little tricky for Leviathans here, as in one of the previous rounds, actually. Oh, no, the last time they did their basement defense, one of the gridlock track stingers actually did get caught by the Wamai, and they ended up losing a lot of value off of that.
Always a tragedy for a
Always
gridlock player. See that thing get sucked up, you're like, no, come back.
Oh,
I barely knew you. Min here just playing through the stage hallway, just takes a quick looky-loo, shoots a drone out as well, getting forced down the back stairs, but probably wiser discretion, the better part of valor right there, Genix, as he retreats back down.
Yeah, we have Perma to cover that, to cover him going down, make sure that they don't get rushed and caught off guard. We see an Ash go down these basement stairs. I'm honestly kind of surprised nobody stays in Harry Potter. That's just that's usually where you see somebody, but we see 2 ace charges on that hatch, and hopefully we don't see a repeat of last round.
No, I can't help but feel like we've seen this movie before. Maybe it'll go a little bit differently this time. Nurox here on the back stairs, prone, just waiting. I think Scrub is looking for the push in there too. Simply going to try and blow out the door of blue bunker one more time. That was the same attack angle we saw last time as well. Ooh, you'll see there the force back. Perma has to rotate out there as the Goyo is destroyed on pillar, and that'll allow Nurox here to move up to pillar themselves and take control of the boiler room for the Ash. Just goes and aggressively peeks the corner. What more could you expect from your Ash main? And now Scrub is here to help as well, looking down the freezer. And they'll just hold these angles for half a second. They should, I think. Oops. we didn't see it.
Nobody saw that.
Whoopsie. Strategic.
So we have one in freezer. Oh, okay. There goes Perma. Perma was really he got a lot of just pressure just holding on that pillar, but it looks like this time he's knocked out, and we're gonna have to see somebody else take up and try and cover for him in his absence.
Remy still holding the freezer door here. Takes a little peek out. Doesn't want to peek too far. Knows he's got angles, but 20 seconds left on the clock here. The defenders conferring in supply. A little bit of a traffic jam there, and they'll actually back out the rotate from blue bunker and just seal that one off. And Remy might actually get a kill for free. He misses it. Oh no! Nurox was there. Hip fires him into oblivion, and Nurox gets another one on the round. Alzamo to help with the close down, and you feel a little bit bad for Remy. Look at that, just headshot.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful play from Nurox, to be fair. That was well done.
It was just poor timing there, honestly. It was that moment where you say hello there, and you just try and win it through the smoke there.
Never before has a man wanted a shotgun a Mossberg more than in that very moment. Swung out in the hallway. Let's be fair, the shotgun pellets would have spread into like the next wall, two doors down or something, but still.
You can always hope that things go your way, and that time, unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. Here we see another kids and bunker defense. Barbed wire on the stairs, as you would normally do. Let's see if we see a repeat of the round before with that with the master bedroom push, but
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me really, Genix. They didn't show any interest in kind of an attic push at all. They might maybe develop some interest now, having seen how their opponents sort of set this up last time. I think they can comfortably assume that there won't be very many changes. And they are bringing the Goyo again as well. Josh Downbad there will bring more shields to the equation once more. And you can see, again, reinforcing the stage. Standard stuff, really. And I'll wait to see what the attackers make of this. And, oh, look at that, Genix.
What do you know? They're going for
What
another
do you know?
master bedroom push.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful breaching charge. Or
Yeah, that breaching
breaching
charge, that same breaching charge angle again has they just can't deal with it. There goes their bandit and leaves them just perfectly open to a closet push here.
Yeah, a little
They're
bit bereft.
yeah, they take control of master and they're looking into trophy. Defenders have sacrificed a lot of area denial here for in order to keep everybody alive.
Shades of last round in that, really, when they do kind of just back up into the dorms and sort of turtle up, they're more than happy to kind of just give trophy up. And you can see there the Selma coming in, so opening up the wall to games from Closet. And 3 now playing in kids by the looks of it. That is a tight defense here on this top point. I don't even think they have anyone contesting Attic at this point in time. So they've really given a lot of ground. Alzamo there on the outside window of dorms tries to get a grenade in. It will be munched by the ADS immediately. They are droning it out here. Oh, Alzomo gets Perma. The ADS not able to save him. And the Goyo, I think, got popped there as well. And Perma was doing big work there from that angle on the last round. So that is a meaty kill indeed.
Yeah, look. I can't help but think that this defense is starting to fall apart here with all that congestion up in kids. But we see the Wamai drop out and the Mira swing towards Attic. Honestly, Overture's really lucky that Leviathans have not pushed Attic. Beautiful swing there, honestly.
Yeah, beautiful pick by Simply just holding that hard angle and waiting for that rotate to be forced. And I think you're right. They've given up so much territory holding into kids. There's not really a lot they can do. The smoke's coming out from Nicotine just kind of in vain as the plant does go down from Carnadze. He managed to deny it last time. He will not be so lucky this time. Nicotine throws out a smoke right there, is just forced into a corner here, held up against this rotate or this reinforcement. I don't know how he's going to get out of there. Nice swing, though. Does take Alzamo. So he will not go down without a fight. He might actually get another one here as well. Drops and tries to get it, but no. Simply, again, holding a hard angle there. And the Gridlock making the plays, getting the kills.
Yeah, Gridlock isn't really an operator you see all that much in competitive play. And honestly, this is really opening my eyes to how much Gridlock can really pull in some value here.
The Gritty. Do like to see a Gritty, to be honest. I do really like her as an operator. I feel like you're right. She's a bit underplayed, right, a lot of the time, and perhaps understandably so. And we'll see here as we go, and it looks like it's going to be Laundry Supply again. Once more, the Castle 6 picked out to the Wamai. Other than that, no real changes. Kind of the same defensive lineup we've seen, but this defensive half starting to look a little grim here for Overture. They're down 3-2 now.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised to see that scoreline flip. They usually have been just in that very first round. They had such a dominant showing that I thought this was gonna be their half, and looks like I've been proven wrong by Leviathan.
Yeah, they have pulled it back together, and of course, it goes without saying that Oregon, I'm about to say it anyway, but Oregon is a little defensively sided too, right? Like it's definitely not one of those maps where the attackers have maybe a shred of an advantage. It definitely leans the other way, but this defensive setup, the same as per last time, and did they win basement point last time? No, they didn't, right? It was that crazy Goyo swing out of the freezer. Did not end so well, but they do tend to give up, right, Genix? They do tend to give up vertical control here pretty heftily, at least the last couple of times.
They give up a lot of area denial. We saw particularly in that kitchen church defense. The giving up of vertical play is what ended them, and then we saw in those in that master bedroom push, they just completely gave up on on holding their area, and it's honestly starting to cost them a lot here with that 3-2 scoreline. But we'll see. This time it looks like we're getting they're clearing tower as per usual, and it doesn't look like we have anybody upstairs. Never mind, I spoke too soon.
Min
Min
trying to creep up there into the split, gets droned out and runs away. not a lot else you could do in that situation. They were waiting for him, and of course, meeting control is taken. The hatch is blown one more time, and down looking into the site now. And this has kind of been the story of this point a number of times here. And last time, or at least once before, the drop didn't work out so good. Min got absolutely shredded there for a second. Does have a quarter of their health left on this Jaeger, and you begin to get the feeling the Jaeger might not have a lot of options left alive. Nurox there looking through attic, just drilling shots to see if there are any roamers there. Fortunately for Min, he's long gone now. Coming back in through kitchen. But it's Perma who strikes first and gets Alzomo, I'm assuming, on a drop. And, they'll get some more here as well. Carnazzi goes down. Scrub braids back almost immediately. Perma holding pillar still. Did not get pushed out this time, Genix, unlike previous other rounds.
Yeah, it looks like they decided not to spare a Zofia charge there. The Zofia impact to get that Goyo, and we're gonna see if that ultimately ends up costing them.
They might have done it just there. I don't know. I can't tell for sure. Min here pushing up to hold that freezer angle. Remy here just waiting as well. Nicotine is going to collapse the defense back out of blue bunker. Remy gets one, but Perma is traded back out. Remy goes for another one. Nice job there. Remy with the Vector making the moves, and he'll destroy a drone on the tail end of it as well. And now it's all in the back of Simply. And Simply, well, they simply have a mountain to climb at this point in time.
Those jokes.
Start off by climbing a dirt ramp.
We're gonna see
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Oh boy, it's gonna have to be one hopeful
10
push.
seconds remaining.
And wishful thinking, honestly, is one of the most dangerous things to do in Siege. Here,
A bomb has been located.
there gets one, swinging out to freezer, and that's
You are out of time.
It was, it was a great shot by Simply there at the end. Even Remy admits, so that was a great shot. But yeah, last no, and now the sides will slip or flip. Leviathans here with 3, Overture with 3. So not, I guess, the best defensive half you could have on Oregon. Not necessarily the worst. It could always be worse, right?
it. Could always be worse. It can always be a 6-0, and you never want that to happen. So at least they got 3. We're gonna see a pretty similar offense here. I guess the only difference we see is we see Nomad instead of Gridlock, and we see Maverick instead of, I forget who.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defended by
What's actually interesting here is look at what site we're starting on, Genix. Kitchen
Oh,
meeting.
Kitchen meeting for starting. Okay. I guess they're gonna be playing their I guess it's a strategy to go for your least what's it called?
Desirable.
Your least desirable sites first, right? Just get them out of the way, try and win on them. If you don't, oh well. Then you fall back to your more consistent and reliable sites. But
It's a bold strategy, Con. We'll see how this one pays off. They've got a plan. Can't blame them. Castle making an appearance. Maestro in as well. Malusi to round things out. So a lot of fan favorites in there. Or fan disfavorites. Mid here going up and just immediately taking master bedroom. Perma now pushing into big tower here as well, and they will, it looks like, start and just try and wrest vertical control right away. Min pushing in there on the Ash. Remy trying to drone out, but there's a mute jammer in the way. Ash still kind of pushing up here, and I think they only have, they have one body up here. It looks like it's Maestro will be holding on high. Nurox there with the Alda in hand. It's actually going to push up towards Attic now, not really needing to use the Maestro cameras here just yet. And we'll turn around. Alzamo is here as well in the Attic, sees the Mav holes being burned in the wall, but it's Scrub who takes some early shots there down in the basement. So going both as above, so below, but it's Alzamo who dies first. Perma striking early and striking hard.
Okay, so we have they have vertical control over meeting, and we have that courtesy of Alzomo that hatch is open for them, and they spotted out Neurox 2 has to give up vertical control here. So we see every
Perma does
okay.
go down. Yeah, Perma gets killed by the C4, but there is the strike back there from Min. So the trades keep coming, still a slight advantage for the attackers here. And we also saw Neurox, yeah, as you said, had no choice but to drop down. Min now looking in, sees nothing of value. We'll continue through the Attic. Remy now on a kid's hatch. Oh, Remy! Oh, nearly lost his head right there, quite literally. Simply continues to hold out. Neurox has backed way up here, and he was the one, I think, who nearly put a bullet through Remy's skull right there. And a Nicotine now down low with the Mav, carving some holes. Always a little bit scary to be the Mav who has to make those holes on the high-low.
Yeah, it's just, which one do I lose first, my feet or this wall here?
A bomb has been located.
They have complete control of meeting here, and maybe we're gonna see a plant. I don't know. We're gonna see here.
Josh, I think,
Jeez.
missed his target by about a second. Like ships passing in the night. Carnazzi is down low, but it's Nicotine who goes for the plant. Carnazzi! Oh, he's trying to get the C4, and Min was waiting for him, but Nicotine gets brought down. Now some serious action coming in. The plant is down. Josh gets one here for the Nomad. Simply playing this split to the best of their capabilities is pretty much boxed in here. Simply will go down. Josh cleaning up another one. Definitely not down bad on that map.
Definitely not. Looks it's kind of an unlucky swing, and oh, nice wallbang there. Always love to see callouts. So honestly, it's kind of everybody says Oregon is the defender-sided map, and I personally find that to be true, but this match is kind of saying otherwise. We've had a really dominant showing from attackers so far, and I hope that we're gonna continue to see that, because attackers, honestly, in this game, I feel have their work cut out for them, and are obvious. It's always difficult to have a solid attack strategy, on maps like this, and you
Fighting
love to
for
see it.
attacker rights.
Yeah, you
He's
love
out
to see
here
it.
championing the cause. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. As someone who does obviously enjoy playing Defender just a little bit more, because a lot of people do. But yeah, you're right. It's good to see attackers getting some advantages. I mean, we should curtail everybody's expectations a little bit, right? It was Kitchen meeting to start us
It
off.
was, but honestly, like, I think that in general this defense has been kind of lacking here on both sides. But we're gonna see a bunker kids setup with the pre-fire that spawn peak there. And we're gonna see, I think, hopefully another split push. Which is honestly where I think Overture has Leviathans beat here on their attack. The way it's been played is it's either force and just full send it, or you play it carefully and just take your time. And we've seen both teams kind of use both sides of the coin, and yeah, looks like we're gonna
An attack from Attic.
Yeah, we have one.
Well.
So Attic is being opened up, and they've given up control of master bedroom. And it looks like that mute jammer didn't really have much of a use there, but that's all right. That's all right.
A lot of aggression coming out here. Min already in control of Trophy there. Fires off the Ash round, and I think did destroy the trap that was waiting there. We'll push back into Closet and see what they can do. We'll fire off another one as well and just clear a little bit more utility.
If
That
you'll
attic
notice,
push.
actually,
Oh, go ahead.
if you'll notice actually that they shot those ace charges while they were going off.
Yeah.
So that there's only one hole, and they only use it as a peak so that the defenders can't rotate through it, which is honestly something that I think is not used often enough, and I have to give credit to Overture here for it. But
Simply they're holding in kids. It's Perma who get the better of that gunfight. Perma gets another one as well. Nurok's basically just walking into the gun sites right there. Now they're just trying to open up some more here as well. Josh popping out the window in kids. Min is down in the security corridor, kind of rotating around, seeing if there's anything to be found right there. Perma continuing to fire. Josh has this long angle through kids. Is getting a little antsy though about who might be able to shoot him there. And Min gets another one. Ooh, simply annihilated right there. Nicotine does go down, so the trade was there at least that time, but Min will trade it out almost immediately. More trading than a trading floor at the moment. Josh gets one more, rotating up white stairs, and Perma's just going to go in and go for the plan. Why not at this stage? They basically got a smoke backed up in kids or in dorms in Carnatzi. Oh, not a lot you can do right there. You feel for the anchor at that point in time.
yeah, the anchor always has it tough in these 1vx situations where you just get completely surrounded. More dominant of a half on the attacking side with their honestly their defense was kind of lacking. They just kept giving up control to what's it called? I'm blanking.
Everyone.
Leviathans. There we go.
Leviathan, there you go.
They gave up so much control on that defensive half, and they finally they started at near the end. They started to realize how much damage it was actually doing to them, and well,
Hold it back.
they pulled it back, and they took advantage of how much control was given to them, and yeah, that's
That's the
result.
scoreline.
The result 7-5 scoreline, and beautiful game from both teams, I have to say. Very, very interesting to watch.
Yeah,
And
absolute pleasure to start us off here. And well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Corbuck, joined here by Jetix. So we've had Kizo on our observation and Vortex on production, but don't go anywhere. There's actually plenty more Siege action coming up here on All World Gaming. I believe it's going to be on this channel, but our next match will be Odyssey Gaming versus Team Elation. That'll be Jetix, you're back, and Kaz as well, and Kizo back on the observation. Vortex coming in as producer, but I've had an absolute wonder of a time. So we'll take a brief break here, and then we'll be back with more Siege action. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for watching.